watching Shalom World News. I'm Rory McLennan coming to you from Glasgow, Scotland. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. In the United States, the administration of President Joe Biden has been criticised by pro-life supporters for permitting the distribution of the abortion pill through mail during the coronavirus pandemic. Jeanne Mancini, president of the prominent pro-life organisation March for Life, said that the administration is prioritising abortion over the safety of women, adding that permitting unsupervised chemical abortion through telemedicine without requiring timely access to medical care puts women in grave danger. Acting FDA Commissioner Janet Woodcock has made it clear that the abortion pill will be prescribed remotely and sent to women through mail or a mail-order pharmacy. On the other hand, Mancini said that the FDA's data from 2018 revealed thousands of adverse events resulting from the abortion pill. They include 768 hospitalizations and 24 deaths since the year 2000. After the recent unrest in Belfast, Northern Ireland, the Christian churches have urged leaders in Belfast, Dublin and London to make a joint commitment to protect the Good Friday Agreement in order to ensure peace and stability in the province. The 10 days of clashes in the capital were triggered by the decision of the police not to prosecute several Sinn Fein lawmakers for flouting coronavirus restrictions to take part in the funeral of a former member of the Irish Republican Army. Church leaders including Catholic Archbishop Eamon Martin, the Primate of All Ireland, and Anglican Archbishop John McDowell issued a joint letter on Tuesday, April the 13th, urging politicians to give a united response to the events that took place. They also exhorted them to renew their commitment to peace and reconciliation. The Church is commemorating the Golden Jubilee of the Declaration of St. Teresa of Avila, the co-founder of the Order of Descalced Carmelites, as a Doctor of the Church. To mark this occasion, the Holy Father Pope Francis has written to Archbishop Gil Tamayo of Avila in Spain, saying the saint reveals the extraordinary role played by women in the Church and society. According to the pontiff, the title of Doctor of the Church is a recognition of the precious teaching that God has transmitted through her writings and the testimony of her life. It was on the 27th of September 1970 that Pope St. Paul VI conferred the title on St. Teresa. The Holy Father concluded his message by recollecting St. Teresa's great devotion to St. Joseph and urged believers to explore her teachings. Meanwhile, in the Philippines, there are growing concerns regarding human rights violations. During a recent meeting of various associations working for the defence of human rights, a Camillian priest, Father Aris Miranda, said Catholic communities are appalled by the numerous extrajudicial killings by government forces and the stigmatising of the prevailing culture of impunity. Several indigenous leaders, lawyers and activists have been killed by the police after being branded as, quote, communist rebels. Bishop of San Carlos, Gerardo Alminaza, has also sought an end to the aforementioned culture of impunity. The prelate has hailed the special bill which penalises the practice of red tagging, which is the branding of activists critical of President Rodrigo Duterte's government as terrorists or communists. As Scotland prepares for parliamentary elections which will take place on May the 6th, the Scottish Catholic bishops have appealed to the public to put human life and the inviolable dignity of the human person at the centre of political discourse. In their pastoral letter issued on April the 11th, the bishops said the faithful should consider core issues such as protecting life from the moment of conception to natural death and the importance of the institution of family and work. They also said believers should consider poverty, human trafficking, modern slavery and environmental issues while voting. Concluding the letter, the bishop said Catholics should be mindful of the parents' right to choose a school for their children that corresponds to their beliefs. In Nigeria, where Christians are facing persecution from Islamist militants, a prominent association of Christians has accused President Muhammad Buhari of Islamizing key positions in the government and judiciary. The Christian Association of Nigeria has come out with the accusations following the recent appointment of judges to the Court of Appeals. Out of the 20 judges, 13 are from the Islam-dominant north, and the rest are from the south, which has a sizable Christian presence. In a statement released on April the 11th, the association has criticised the judiciary for being an appendage of the Nigerian Supreme Judiciary for Islamic Affairs. It also refers to what it terms a grand plan to exclude Christians from the decision-making process at all levels. In a move which will be hailed by pro-life supporters, the Sixth Circuit Court of Appeals in the United States has upheld Ohio state's legislation banning abortion of babies with Down syndrome. It ruled to lift an injunction on the Down Syndrome Non-Discrimination Act of 2017. Before the law could come into effect, a federal district court judge blocked it in March 2018, and a three-judge panel of the Sixth Circuit upheld the verdict. Judge Alice Batchelder said that there is no absolute or per se right to an abortion based on the stage of the pregnancy. And those are your latest headlines. Do join us again tomorrow. In the meantime, you can visit swnews.org for more updates. Shalom.